children. So, hello children. Today we are going to learn a new lesson. That is, name of the lesson is solids, liquids and gases. So, before going to start this lesson, what we are going to learn in this lesson, that is learning outcomes. So, here in this lesson, we are going to learn arrangement of molecules, solution, physical and chemical changes. So, what you have already learned in your previous class. In your previous class, you have learned about matter, states of matter, how matter is made up of. Matter is made up of molecules. Molecules are in turn made up of atoms. Atoms are nothing but tiny ones. So, atoms join to form molecules and molecules join to form matter. Understand children? So, what is matter? Matter is nothing but anything that has weight and occupies space. What is matter? Anything that has weight and occupies space. So, for example, this chalk piece, it is a matter. This book, it is a matter. Even this table is a matter. I am also a matter. So, how come? So, anything that has weight, it is having some weight, no? This book is having some weight. This table is having some weight, and I am also having some weight. So, I have weight and occupies space. Table occupies this much space. The chalk occupies this much space. The book occupies this much space, and I am occupying this much space. So, anything that has weight and occupies space is nothing but matter. And matter is made up of what? Molecules, and that molecules in turn made up of atoms. A group of atoms joins to form molecules. Molecules will in turn join to form a matter. Now coming to the next point is what? States of matter. States of matter. How many states of matter are there? There are 3 different states of matter are there. They are solids, liquids and gases. So in your previous class we have studied about solids, liquids and gases. Understand children? So now next one is what? In this lesson we are going to learn about a water molecule. What is water molecule? One atom of oxygen and 2 atoms of hydrogen forms a molecule, water molecule. So look here. This is a picture which is called as ball and stick model. What it is called as? Ball and stick. So here one molecule of oxygen and 2 molecules of hydrogen forms a what? Water molecule. So water molecules where hydrogen, how many are there? 2. How many hydrogens? 2. And oxygen? 1. So one molecule of oxygen, one atom of oxygen and 2 atoms of hydrogen forms a water molecule. Understand? Now coming to the next point is what? Element. What is element? Only one type of atoms makes molecules is called an element. What is element? Only one type of atom. Here 2 different types of atom. One is oxygen and another one is hydrogen. 2 different types of atoms forms a what? Water molecule. Here element is nothing but only one type of atoms makes a molecule. That is called element. Here examples of the elements are oxygen. Oxygen O2. O2 means what? Here oxygen 1, oxygen 2. 1, 1. So they were linked forming. This is what? Oxygen element. Next one, nitrogen N2. 2 atoms of nitrogen. Same means here oxygen 1, oxygen 1. 2 same no? Oxygen OO. That 2 will form an element. Here also 2 nitrogens form an element. And this one 2 hydrogen, that is element. Sulfur S6. So 6 atoms of sulfur. Single type, only one type. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 6 atoms of sulfur makes a sulfur molecule. Understand children? This is nothing but elements. Now solution. What is solution? Solvent and solute forms a solution. So for example, if I am taking water, in that I am adding sugar and it will become what? Sugar solution. What it will become? Sugar solution. So here water is what? Solvent. So anything that is more quantity. Here we are taking a glass full of water and sugar, a spoonful of sugar. Spoonful of sugar, that is solute. Solvent and solute forms what? Sugar solution. Now physical change and chemical change. Physical change. What is physical change? Temporary and reversible change. So if I am cutting my hair, what happened? Again after a few months, again my hairs will grow. If I am cutting my nails, that is trimming my nails, so what happened? Again the nails will grow. So what is that? That is a physical change. Again it will grow means that is a physical change. If I am cutting my finger, is it grow again? No, it is not possible. Why? Because this is not formed again. Only for hairs and for nails it will occur. So here physical change, it is a temporary change, it is reversible change, again it will come back and a no new substance will form and the properties of the substance will not change. Here I am taking the one of the example is salt and water. So they can be separated easily. How? By if you heat, going on heating water, that is salt solution, the salt will occur at last. So that is why we will separate easily both salt and water. And one more example is what? Wax, candles. Candles are made up of wax, So if you lighten a candle and it will start melting. So what happened? There is no change in the wax. Understand, children? Yes. Next one is what? Chemical change. Chemical change is different from the physical change. It is a permanent change and here it is an irreversible change. Irreversible change, and the properties of new substance is different from the original one. For example, if I am tearing the paper and I am burning, what happened? The burning of a paper, it will produce what? Ash. And again can we get back the paper? No. Why? It is impossible. So that is nothing but chemical change. So we are not getting back the original substance, that is nothing but chemical change. Here I am taking a paper example. So the properties and properties are different from the original one. Original what we are taken? Paper. So the paper property is different from the ash property. Understand, children? Up to here. And next one, sugar. If we heat continuously sugar, 1 spoon of sugar if we are heating continuously, what happens? It will turn into black color, that is carbon. So that will not match to the original sugar compound. This how we have completed